Hello ladies and gentlemen, in this video we are going to discuss the acquisition of Uber Eats by Zomato. Now we are going to discuss the terms which are important from exam perspective. So now let's start. First thing first, Zomato has acquired this Uber Eats in all stock transaction. So Zomato is a food delivery platform. Similarly, Uber Eats was also a food delivery platform, and recently Zomato acquired Uber Eats. Now this is going to be an all stock transaction. So this term is important for us. Now as per this agreement, Uber, which is a US based company, will get 10% shareholding in Zomato. Zomato is a Gurugram based company. Gurugram is in Haryana. So since it is an acquisition, Uber Eats will cease to exist as a separate brand. Now Uber Eats will not exist in India, and the users of Uber Eats will be redirected to Zomato. Now this was a simple deal. Now for the sake of understanding, I am oversimplifying certain things so that you can understand in a simpler manner. So now first thing first, what exactly is a merger, how it is different from acquisition, and second thing is that what is all cash deal and what is all stock deal. So merger means two companies or more than two companies are going to merge. Suppose A and B are two companies. So after merger, both companies will exist. Recently, Idea and Vodafone merged. Now in case of acquisition, the main company or the parent company will exist, while the company which was acquired, like in present case Uber Eats was acquired, it will cease to exist. That means it won't exist. So in this present case, only Zomato will exist in market and there won't be any Uber Eats. Now let's understand. So in case of merger, there will be a completely new company, like the merger of Idea and Vodafone. While in case of acquisition, one company is acquired. That means Uber Eats was acquired, so it lost its identity and it will function under the acquiring company, which is also known as parent company. Now this was the difference between merger and acquisition. Now let's understand what is the difference between all stock and all cash deal. See, let's first simply understand this all cash deal. All cash deal refers to the cash purchase, like you go to a shop, you purchase something and you pay cash in return. Similarly, the parent company will pay the amount in cash. On the other hand, in case of all stock deal, cash transaction won't be there. So before discussing this all stock, let's first understand this all cash deal in a bit detail. So in case of all cash deal, the equity portion of the parent company won't change. Obviously, because they haven't shared any equity, so the equity portion of the parent company will remain same and the company is going to pay in cash. While in case of all stock deal, equity portion will change. Okay, now before we talk about all stock deal, let's understand what exactly is a stock. So in simplest term, stock is an investment that represents your ownership share in a company. Like if there is a company A and if you have stocks of that company, that means you own some portion of that company. Now it's a bit simplified explanation, but for the sake of understanding, this is oversimplified. So stock is an investment. It shows your ownership in the company. Now if a company is doing well, so obviously the price of your stock will increase, and if company is not doing well, the price of your stock will decrease. And if you want to buy and sell stocks, then there is a stock market. Okay, now coming back to all stock deal. In case of all stock deal, the shareholders of target company receive the shares in acquiring company as payment. That means there won't be cash transaction. Instead of cash, Zomato provided shares to Uber Eats for this acquisition. So Uber Eats is going to have 10% shares in Zomato in exchange of this deal. So this was the entire topic. If it was helpful, please share it. Thank you.